I'm just me.
And I'm Ralgash.
And this is a link to our Kinder Surprise video.
Dun 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 dun.
So, we did a video where we opened a bunch of Kinder Surprise eggs. They're hollow chocolate eggs that have toys inside. Like this thing. And the toys come in these little plastic pods. Capsules? Thingies? Pods. Pod's a fun word. And we are going to show you 10 things to do with these little leftover pod bits. I mean, they are recyclable. You can just recycle them. But first you could reuse them. We're going to show you how, in theory. So here we are with our Kinder Surprise pods. And we're just going to go through this random list that we have over here. It's a list. So the first thing that we have here, this is from the maxi size egg. That's the super biggest one. And I thought it looked an awful lot like a sock holder. You know, like you can use it to wrap up socks for Christmas or birthdays or whatever. They actually fit really freakishly well. Also, you could probably use these like if you were camping and you wanted to keep your socks dry. You could pop them in one of these. Our next one is jewelry. You can put jewelry in these. Probably not necklaces, because they'll get tangled, but definitely rings. Definitely screaming Wraith.
You can put earrings and things like that too.
Yeah.
Keeps it all nice and neat. Or little charms and whatever.
Little charms like your mini memory cards. And some micro SDs in this one. I was doing this before I ever thought of this video. This is like years and years. I do, however, gotta say that if you're gonna put like important stuff in these, like not fake jewelry or anything, you might want to consider getting a secondary little pouch to put it in, so that no one mistakes it for just garbage. Also, you could probably mark on them with permanent marker. I haven't actually tried, but you know, probably. So I don't actually have any matches. So this is just a piece of paper I wrote the word match on. But the point of it is that it's really hard to stay in frame with this weird
I can't
angle.
wait to see this.
Okay, so put your matches in here, and then you take your water, and then sploosh. And then in theory, this theory that I have not tested until like just now, the matches are perfectly dry. Yeah, except for the bits that are wet because of my hand.
Yeah.
So there you go. Also, I imagine any other kind of survivalist thing that you wanted to wrap up in something waterproof. And our final one that just involves putting stuff inside. There's a little coin purse. You just put your coins in it. If you wanted to get super fancy, you could cut like a coin slot at the top. But I do not currently have the knife that I would be comfortable enough using to make that happen. So just put coins in it. Okay, let's get into the actual interesting stuff.
Yes, now what are we doing?
This is from a... Did this size have a name? It's not the maxi.
It's 100 grams.
100 gram Kinder Surprise egg.
Yeah.
And what we're going to do is make a salt shaker. Open it up. Then you're gonna take like a nail or a screw or something. I've got this hook. We screw it into the wall. It holds FNAF figures. And I'm gonna use this to punch some holes in the top here. I also chose this hook because I could like hold the hook part while I screwed it in. If that makes sense. Rather than having to deal with like a drill or a screwdriver or just banging to get the nail in there. What do you think? One more hole? Two more holes? They're not even in the slightest. I'm such a butcher.
One more hole.
Where?
Here.
Here?
Yep.
Okay, and then you can go back and widen any of the ones that you need to. Okay. And then I got some salt. The top's not going to come off, so I'm going to do it this way.
No.
We don't need to fill it up. We just need to prove the theory.
Okay.
Rather than waste a whole bunch of salt. If this doesn't work. Yes. It totally
better
worked.
on the black.
Yeah, but then I have to clean it off the black. Okay, here we go.
See, look at it all. And just the right amount too.
Yeah. And of course you can adjust the flow by adding more holes if you want.
Yep. And the paper looks like it's got dandruff.
Okay, the next thing that we have is actually more basic than what we just did. It's travel cups. Yes, this is the stupid easy. You just get one of the big ones. And you fill it with water that you can then drink. If there wasn't fur in these before I did that.
I'll pass.
Yeah. But the theory is sound. And then you just pop them back together, throw them in your purse or whatever, bag, and off you go. My mom used to have these collapsible ones. I don't know if they even make those anymore. It was really handy back a million years ago when we had these things called drinking fountains.
Yeah. I remember those.
Okay. So these next ones are going to need glue.
Everything's glue.
Everything is glue.
We were listening to Everything is Glue while we were setting this up.
Jenna Marbles is awesome.
Yes, she is.
Okay, so how do I even do this? I just plug this in, right?
Yeah, it should work.
Plug that in without knocking the camera over.
Yeah.
Right, and then a drip thing. Okay. I'm gonna pause this while this heats up.
Yeah.
Okay, and we're back. So this next one is kind of strange. It's a baby rattle. Hear me out. First you get the biggest of the eggs. Biggest one you can find. And then you get some rice or pasta or something. I have a cup of rice. It's not really the same thing, but whatever. And just...
It's not very dry.
Nope, no it's not. But whatever, it's fine. Okay, so definitely more like a pasta would be better for this.
Yeah, I would recommend pasta or beads from the craft store or whatever.
See, I would go with food-based items just in case. I mean, not that Not that you want your kid eating rice when it's a baby anyway, but still better than chemicals.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you're going to take the glue gun. Very important. And you're just going to put some glue around this top edge here. I've broken the glue gun. Oh god. Ah, wait, you have to do fast with this, right? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I've messed it up already. Oh lord. I don't craft. Am I even in frame? Oh my god. Okay. Okay, so you do all that jazz. Can you pick that up for me? It's not supposed to lay on its side.
No.
And then you get hot glue all over you. Trying to
I've
close
got glue on
stupid
me.
thing.
You got glue on me somehow. I don't know how you did it.
So there you go. And then you just wait for it to dry completely. And you hand
I'm
this
moving
to
my
your
phone
kid.
before it gets, there we go.
See, isn't this fun? Kids love this stuff, right?
It looks like a hazard.
It probably is. Okay, the theory was sound. The application, maybe not so much.
Now, if you're faster than just me...
Yeah, if you craft, then it's still hot. If you know what you're doing with a glue gun, then you could probably pull this off. But I am thoroughly ill-equipped for this. I'm good at YouTube.
Good job, just me. Good job.
Moving on. Okay, so the next thing is a cat toy. Where did I put my little screw? So we're gonna take our little screw thing and make a hole in the bottom. So once your hole is big enough somehow, you're gonna want to take some kind of string or something and thread it through the hole. I'll be right back. So what you're gonna want to do is invest in a needle threader. That's what this thing is. And here's how it works. You take the thing that is too big and you put it through this little I don't know if you can see the problem here.
What happened? Oh, where did it go?
Are you kidding me? Are you effing kidding me?
What just happened?
The whole thing just fell apart. I don't know if you guys can see this. The whole bloody thing just fell apart. How is anyone supposed to work under these conditions? My theory is sound. My theories are sound.
What other idea do you think
You know what?
you might have while I try to widen the hole a bit?
I was gonna say, you try to do that and I will move on to the next one.
Okay.
Hopefully it will be less frustrating. It's a puppet. It's gonna be a little puppet. So you get one of these, and I've got some pipe cleaner for his arms.
It was
and
actually
some little button eyes.
It was actually a toss-up for us as to which is harder, the cat toy or the puppet.
Oh, I need the thing for a minute.
This?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Drill holes for his arms. Yeah, we thought the cat toy was going to be easier.
So, this is what I'm doing. I'm going to try and push the thing through the hole with a toothpick.
you get on in there and I'll do this off camera.
And
I'm
it
just
looks like
making
I may be able to succeed. I just gotta keep pushing bits of fabric through the hole and I'll have it. So what I've done is I've pulled the fabric through the hole until, as you can see, the knot is right there. Now I'm thinking what we should do is put a little...
Secure it with glue.
Yeah, that's...
Exactly.
Yeah.
From the inside. Because you got to remember, your cat's going to be chewing on this and you don't want globs of glue on the outside.
Yeah.
And then you wait for the glue to dry completely.
Or harden.
So I've got this pipe cleaner. It's a funky, weird one. And I got some holes, so I'm just going to shove the pipe cleaner through these holes. Like so. I want this guy to be kind of somewhere in the middle here. The crazy wonky arms. Oh, the crazy arms.
They're like monkey arms.
They are. They are indeed.
Should I put some extra holes in it so that the cat would be able to smell the catnip?
Yes, actually that was on my diagram.
Okay.
So once the glue has dried completely, show yours.
Okay.
Once the glue is dried completely, you want to take your thing again and just make a few holes, just a few random holes. Maybe not next to the glue, kind of up farther.
Okay.
So this random puppet, so random. It's got button eyes, which I'm gonna glue on now. Lots of glue. Hot glue is your friend.
Everything is glue. We love Jenna marbles.
We do. Comment below if you want to see more of us crafting, cause it's fun. Oh no, don't drip, don't drip. Oh Lord, what have I done? Is there any way to use a glue gun and not get completely covered in it? I don't think there is. Okay, and depending on how complicated you want your puppet to be, you can like curl this up and make little hands. You could do like a little thing up back here for your fingers, so you can make it talk from there. You can fill the inside with like felt or whatever, which I don't have. And any other details you wanted to add? Puppet. Puppet. So there's that craziness.
I'm still working on the holes.
Oh, you can give him little hook hands so he can give you hugs. I am a strange person.
Yes. Anything new to report?
You're also a strange person.
Oh my.
So, once everything is dry and drilled and all that jazz, what you're going to want to do is take a bunch of catnip. Tee hee hee.
Oh, wow.
Fill this full. Oh, this one's never been unwrapped.
No.
When I got a new kitten, I got a bunch of kitten toys. And some of the kitten toys were the ones that you fill yourself so that when they're babies, they can have it without catnip. And then when they're grown-ups, you can add the catnip. So he has like 3 or 4 of these toys, which means that I have 3 or 4 of these. Just like vials of catnip. And I just don't think he needs to be that kind of stoner cat, you know? So. Okay, well that's all that seems to want to come out right now. So.
Here, I'll play with it.
Okay, but not for too long because how long have we even been here?
Oh, have you finished the puppet?
Yeah, long time ago.
Oh, okay.
Long time ago.
Okay. I know. No.
Long time ago. In galaxy far, far away.
Shit.
So there you go. Cat toy. So I think that was everything on the list.
That was everything?
That was everything.
Wow, that was quick.
Are we going to do a recap or just stop now?
I think we should stop now and do our outro.
Okay. So that was 10 things you can do with Kinder Surprise Pods.
Wasn't that fun?
Let us know if you have done anything with your Kinder Surprise Pods, or if you have any ideas for what people could do.
Our ideas were just very, very basic. It's just to get the creative juices flowing, but I'm sure
Totally random.
I'm sure people could come up with some more interesting ideas. Comment below what you would do with these Kinder Surprise Pod things.
Probably don't do that Baby Rotto one, because that didn't work the way I thought it should.
Yeah, unless you're very fast with crafting.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was funny watching you struggle with the glue
It's
gun. I'm like, oh, she's not going to get it on there quick
enough.
enough.
Everything. Why do you think I YouTube? Other people enjoy my pain.
Well, that's good and hard now. That rice is never being eaten.
It's okay, it's not that good. So this happened.
Like this if you like this.
Comment.
Subscribe for new videos Mondays and Fridays.
And share.
Tune in next time when we're being silly doing something. Okay? Bye! That was an awkward bye.
I know, my everything is awkward. I'm just thinking about all these comments, subscribe. None of it matters. Even YouTube has admitted subscribing does nothing. Nothing. The information that I would personally like is likes and comments.
Yeah.
So like and comment.